Yo, what's going on, guys? What is good? What is poppin'? Tylyn here, and we are back. Believe it or not, we are back playing some more Monster Energy Supercross, the official video game. It has been a long time since I even thought about this game, picked it up, played it, touched it, smelt it, felt it. Let me stop. It's been a long time since I even played this game, man. I'm super excited to play today, man. I forgot all about this game. I just forgot about it. Been doing other things, playing other games, just living life, all that BS. But anyway, we are rocking out on that young Llama. Wow. Llama Lube. We are rocking on that young Lube Yamaha. This thing is straight up, my bad. The Llama Lube Yamaha is straight up sexy, man. Also, I believe we are actually behind by 5 points in this series. Oh, Zach Osborne, speaking of the devil, man. Shout out to that, man. He's actually out for the Nationals this year, and he is the reigning champ. That sucks to hear, man. It's same with Osborne. They are trying to take out the whole Husky team. Y'all believe that, man? Dean Wilson got taken out by a rider, and then my boy El Hombre gets taken out by a rider at the same damn track, and then my boy Osborne gets demolished on a start by Savachi, which I think is a setup, by the way. If you look very closely, you see Savachi grabbed Osborne's arm. Look. You didn't hear from me, but something fishy going on. But anyway, let's go ahead and dive into this, man. I'm super excited. Let's go ahead and dive into this race. Here we go. All right, let's go ahead and dive into this practice here, because I have not played it forever. This is legit my first time playing right here. Like, I did not warm up, none of that, man. I'm dead ass playing for the first time right now. Here we go. Yo, is it McAdoo? Are you seeing that? McAdoo? Let me get my McAdoo. McAdoo. Nice name, bro. Name is dope. McAdoo. Hell yeah. All right. Here we go. Oh, I see McAdoo. From the inside, I see. Oh, Lord. Balls are going from that case. Yeah, man. Wow, this game looks beautiful, though, man. I cannot get over how good this game looks. This game is the hands down the best looking dirt bike game ever. This game looks so damn good, man. Which I'm super hype about MXGP Pro, but I've been watching some videos of that game, and I've yet to see the free whips. You know what I mean? I've yet to see the game looks good. Looks like like a milestone game, but one thing I did notice about the riders, that his legs come off now. Like, they kind of he has like a little more style, you know. Like his legs have like a little more of a, like he's adjusting himself in the air, you know. So that's one thing I saw that's pretty cool, that, you know, he seems to be more fluid in the air, you know. His body moves a lot more. He seems a little more looser, a little more style, you know, put on there. So I'm not super excited for Pro just yet, you know what I mean. Pro is looking like MXGP 4. No, nothing too different, you know. I don't know. It's hard to explain. It's like I'm excited, but I'm not, because I haven't really seen anything. It makes me go, wow, you know, wow. It's just kind of like, oh, cool, you know. It's a small step in the right direction, you know. And before we start the race here, actually we'll talk about the actual race. Let's actually go ahead and finish that right here, and we'll talk about that discussion that I'm about to bring up here next in the race, because it's something kind of important. This one kid brought up something that kind of, you know, caught my eye in the comment section, and he disagreed with me, but it wasn't like, you know, he wasn't like, you know, shitting on me. He just kind of like, hey, you know, this is that. So I kind of want to discuss that here. So we get first, yeah. Let's go ahead, get it going here. Yeah. So basically, what the kid had said was, let's go ahead and skip time here. All right, here we go. So we are on heat 2, I think. Let's dive into this real fast. Okay, so basically what that kid was saying, I was getting to earlier, is that he was saying that I was asking for too much in my video. He said that if they did everything that I asked for, I forget what video this was, but I'm guessing it was the compound. I did kind of, you know, just say a lot of stuff in the compound video. Yeah, man. So basically, he was saying that I was asking for too much, and that if they did everything I asked for, we wouldn't get annual releases. You know, like them releasing games every year. While I do understand what he's trying to say, I mean, but look at like Bethesda, you know what I mean, or look at like Skyrim, or look at like Fallout games. You know, they spend years making those games, and they last a long time. You know, and and like the community would, you know, keep it going, because they'll mod the game, whatever. But like, besides the whole modding point, what I'm trying to get to is quality is definitely better than quantity. You know what I mean? I'd rather have a quality, really well-made dirt bike game that'll last me a longer time than, you know, getting a new MXGP next year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would much rather. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying he's wrong. You know, this is definitely my opinion. voice your opinions down below. But anyway, like I was saying, is that, oh my god, I would much rather a really good dirt bike game than, you know, them putting out a bunch of them, you know what I mean, year after year after year. I'd much rather them have like a lot more features. You know, to kind of go with what the kid was saying, or it could be adult, I don't know, what the person was saying, the comment was saying, they could just keep adding more, you know, each game, which that does make sense. But I mean, sometimes I think it'd be cool if they kind of sat back, spent like 2 years to really make that game. Even make, you know, 3 years or so. You know, release a decent game. Take 2 or 3 years, make a really good game, and that game probably lasts, you know, 5 years or so. They make it really well. You know, maybe, you know, add some type of, you know, long-lasting factor, like better customization with tracks, or, you know, modding or whatever. I don't know, man. There's something to make it last a lot longer. You know, I know 3 years is a long time, but, you know, I would just looking at other games and not motocross games. You know, the more time you spend on the game, and the more you add to a game, the longer it lasts. You know. Then again, though, you know, you can spend a whole bunch of time on something and expect, you know, and make it as best you can, all that bullshit, and then, like, you know, when you release the game or say a video, you know, say you spend a lot of time on a video editing and, you know, and doing all that stuff to it, it still may not do well. You may have put a lot of effort into it, but it still may flop. So, you know, to go with that guy was saying, you know, quantity would be better at that point, because you have a lot better chance of getting a hit, you know what I mean, rather than putting all your eggs in one basket, making a really good quality game, and it doesn't take off like you want it to, or doesn't make any, you know, any money back. So, you know, there's definitely, sorry, there's me right there. There's definitely two sides to that factor, but in my opinion, I would much rather them, you know, spend more time on the game than just releasing a bunch of games, you know, year after year. You know, I would much rather them take a year off, you know, and maybe, you know, just put more features in the game, or, you know, I don't know, man. So, you know, I mean, I feel like me and that guy are both right. You know, I feel like, you know, quality is better than quantity, and in quantity, you definitely you can improve in increments. You know, you can improve here and there. You know, so somebody, my nose is all stuffy now out of nowhere. My nose, I don't know. I'm gonna take it right now. All right, my nose for some reason always wants to get clogged up when I record. Like, I'll be doing stuff around the house, I'll be chilling, you know, nose is nice and clear, you know what I mean, you know, breathing all the air I can breathe, you know what I'm saying. As soon as I hit the record button, it's like, oh no, stuffy, sneezy, clogged up. I'm like, what are you doing? Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. But anyway, like I was saying, man, MHGP Pro. Am I excited for it? Sorta. I'm not super hyped about it. I'm not aboard the hype train at all. I'm just waiting for the game to come out. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna amp it up. They're gonna be, oh my god! Oh nope. We're just gonna sit there, wait for it to come out, and then when it comes out, if it's good, then I'll be hyped for it. Right? I'm tired of being hyped for games. Like, so let me I kinda wanna say this for the next race, but no, yeah, we'll save it for the main event. It's gonna be kind of a long discussion I'm gonna bring up here in a minute. But yeah. MHGP Pro. Am I excited for it? Yeah. Am I super excited for it? No. But at the exact same time, I am an adult now. You know what I mean? You know, things don't really excite me like they used to. You know what I mean? You know, games are really not. I wouldn't say they're just geared for kids, but you know, as an adult, games are definitely probably geared more towards kids. You know, especially something like this where, you know, it's not really, you know, any adult content for it. You know, this is not GTA 5, you know what I mean? Which that's definitely geared towards adults, you know what I mean? You know, or, you know, a teenager, you know, that's in their, you know, late teenage, you know, 17, 18, or maybe even 16, you know? So with this game, it's geared for everybody, you know what I mean? Kids, adults, you know, all that stuff. So I'm not gonna sit here and bash a game that's, you know, out here just for enjoyment, you know? It's just, you know, just for the kids and for the people to enjoy. That's kind of why I don't bash games, you know what I mean? But I will give my 2 cents here and there. So my 2 cents is for MHGP Pro is that I hope that they actually do have some type of free form whip, you know what I mean? That's kind of why I'm not excited, because I watched some videos and them playing with the, you know, so-called pro physics. And the only thing I really did see that was different is that his leg kind of comes off the bike. You know, he kind of adjusts himself, you know, he's more flexible. That's the only thing I really seen about the pro physics that it looks different. That could be in the regular physics, you know, that could be in the regular arcade physics or whatever. So that could just be a new mechanic in the game that he's more flexible in the air. So I've yet to see a nice looking whip. I've yet to see a whip You know, I mean, I might have to look more, you know, some more videos, but I don't know, man. I don't want to get too hyped about the game yet, man. I'm excited for it though. I'm ready to play it, but not that hype, not that, you know what I mean? All right, so he raced done, you know, figured it'd be pretty easy. I'm just kind of getting warmed up here, but I think I might do a head start race here. So I'll see you guys on the line.
Indianapolis is a city well known for its passion for speed. It is also home to Lucas Oil Stadium, a truly world-class venue. Hi everybody, I'm Ralph Shaheen. Welcome to the Hoosier State and what should be a fantastic round of Monster Energy AMA Supercross, an FIM World Championship.
All right, cool.
Listen to that crowd.
Yo, look at your boy. Look at your boy. That Lamalu Yamaha. All right, so let's go like right here. Hey, how you doing, girl? All right, so what I bring up earlier that I didn't want to bring up yet because it's kind of a long discussion. So basically, how I feel about these dirt bike games right now, you know, how I feel about. So let's go ahead and start off with this game first. Let's actually wait for it. Let's give them let's say a 15-second start. Hopefully we get a win here, but yeah. So basically, how I feel about this game is. It was a good game, you know what I mean? I enjoyed it, played quite a bit of it. You know, it was definitely a big step forward in the dirt biking, you know, gaming community. It was a, you know, high quality. They added some customization to the tracks, you know what I mean? Just a lot of cool things happened with this game. A lot of a few bad things happened as well with this game. Is you know, when it first came out, the online was kind of janky, but not as bad as All Out. No, not even near it. The hay bales, I'm not sure, but I think it's still a problem. And the one big fact that really kind of made me upset was the fact that you couldn't have factory teams. Now, you guys may see I have a factory team right now, but that's a mod. You know, you can't get that on consoles. You know, it's not DLC. You can't get it on, you know, on a PS4 or Xbox. It's only on PC. You know what I'm saying? So that doesn't really count. You know what I mean? So the fact they took away you being able to race for a team, that really sucked. But you know, this. A lot of stuff in the background that we don't know. You know, a lot of contract and stuff going on in the background. You know, that we can't see. You know, because you know contracts and you know licensing and all that stuff and you know NDAs on that. So you know they can't really talk about the stuff that goes around behind the scenes. You know, especially including money. But anyway, how I feel about this game, man? How I feel about pretty much all of Milestone games. I love all of Milestone's games, man. Like the only reason I don't play them more often is because you know, especially with a dirt bike game in general. All you do is race. Race, pass him, block past him, create a track there, race. You know, it's kind of a boring genre. You know what I mean? It's like, motocross games are very fun, but you can't play them for all that long. You know what I mean? That's why we need like multiple of them to really kind of just, you know, for All Out, at least you have some more free roam too. You know, that's pretty cool. But, yeah, all you do is race. It gets very, very boring. So every time I stop playing, especially a Milestone game, every time I stop playing like MXGP3, Supercross, you know, when I come back, I'm like, wow, this game is actually really fun. Like when I got on here today playing Supercross, it looked out like, damn, this game looks amazing, looks beautiful. And that off topic, kind of on topic, back to MXGP Pro, I forgot to mention earlier, that free road, oh my god, free road, that free ride mode is fucking beautiful. It looks amazing, and that's one thing I really love about Milestone games is that their game looks so damn good, man. They're definitely giving us a quality package, you know what I mean? And yeah, Milestone is definitely going the right direction, man. But let me go ahead and give you some bad things though. One thing I really don't like about the games is that they feel hella fucking stiff, man. These games are really, but that's what I was saying about earlier about GP Pro is that I see the rider is getting a lot more looser. He's getting a lot more, you know, it seems like he's a lot more flexible, has more style, you know, that's a step in the right direction, you know, but I'm kind of all over the place here. I have a lot to say, but I'm just everywhere right now, but basically the main thing I want to get down to it is these games get very, very boring. They get really boring, like oh my god, I'm dead here. But you know, before I started playing today, you know, a few weeks ago, when I even thought about playing this game, I was just like, more just racing. It's always good to take a break from these games, man. Especially a dirt bike game or any racing game. It's always good to take a break because you do this. It's repetitive as hell, man. It's race. It's a lot of fun, of course. I'm not saying it's not fun, but you know, all you do is race. Jump that, do this, race. You know, and for a video game, I much rather just ride. You know what I mean? Riding in real life, I don't feel like it ever really gets old. unless you're being competitive, and then, you know, practicing gets very, you know, tedious and boring, hitting the same run over and over. But if you ride for fun, riding in real life, I don't think really gets too boring if it ever does. I'm trying to not say ever, because some people might comment down below, oh yeah, riding does get boring, da 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 da. But like being like a rider who used to try to be pro and train, you know, that does get boring. Hitting the same rut over and over, in the same line over, the same, oh my god, so about to die there. But he doing the same thing over and over does get boring, you know what I mean? So there's that. But like when it comes to a video game, there's not much else for us to really do, you know what I mean? There's not much else really for us to, you know, to complete, you know. There's little, you know, side things here and there, but I mean, what else do we really do other besides just race all the time, you know? Mess around here and there, you know, build tracks here and there, which is very, very fun. It doesn't last very long, you know what I mean? The longevity of these games, for me, are not very long. That's kind of why I just dropped almost every dirt bike game on my channel. Like, I get it, it's not good for the channel, you know, all that hard work kind of just gone because the channel is like going downhill. But like at the exact same time, I do YouTube for fun, not about the money, not about the views. So, but coming back and playing stuff now, I'm really having a good time, you know, playing sim, you know, playing this game right now. I'm loving it, you know. Milestone games really make me, you know, they make me have, I don't know, they gave me the joy of motocross again, you know, every time I play them. But the real dirt bike game that gives me the real joy and, you know, just the feeling of riding is sim. Like every time I play sim, I get the feeling I'm riding in real life, you know. It gives me the feeling of I'm actually riding, you know. That game, that's why I can play sim so much. Sim is like my favorite game, my favorite dirt bike game of all time, besides Reflex, you know. Because every time I play that game, man, I feel like I'm riding in real life. And this game, you know, gives me some of that, you know what I mean? That's why, you know, I don't play it as much because, like I said, it gives me some of it. So therefore, I don't, you know, it's hard to explain, man. It gets boring. Basically, what I'm trying to say, these games get really, really boring because it's the same thing over and over and over and over and over. It's just like, man, you know, I'm not trying to complain about them. You know, it is my opinion. But sorry, ramble on there, y'all. So I just totally want to like a full blown just ramble. Y'all probably shut the fuck up. We don't care. But yeah, man. So basically what I'm trying to get to is, how can you make these games last longer? Or is it just me getting bored of them? You know what I mean? It's because I'm older and I have better things to do and, you know, better games to play than play this, you know? So basically, yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to get to is, like, how could you make these games really last longer? You know what I mean? Like, what other things, oh my god, I can't talk now. What other things could you add besides, you know, a track, you know, creator, or, you know, just making new tracks for it? Because, you know, after a while, even, you know, riding tracks in general just gets boring. You know, the game gets boring in general. So I guess it's just time to change up games, right? So it's basically, you know, what I just did. You know, I just kind of why I stopped playing this game. Just like, even though they're newer games coming out this year, they got boring really fast. This and All Out, you know, I just wasn't having fun playing either one of them. And but I'm, you know, right now, you know, playing it right now, I'm having a lot of fun playing it, you know. But how long will it last? I don't know. It just gets boring. I really wish I could, you know, venture off into other things, and the channel does as well as it does with dirt bike games. You know what I mean? Because really, what I'd rather do than play these games is ride in real life. So that's just kind of what's been on my mind. Why I haven't played these games too much, man. They're just boring as shit to me. They're not bad games. I don't dislike them like that. They're just boring. It's the same thing every day. So what I'm gonna do is, though, for you guys, anybody, if you're still watching this far, I appreciate it, man. You guys probably tired of hearing me ramble about this game, but what I'm gonna do for you guys, I'm gonna keep playing these games though. I'm gonna keep playing them, but I'm gonna have a lot more diversity on the channel. Like with this stuff right here, I was trying to keep from doing this, but with this game right here, what I'll do is I'm just gonna stack up on making a bunch of videos, like, you know, just having fun, fooling around, doing challenges, you know, and make some videos on this, and just, you know, have fun, and make it as fun as possible, you know, make it as challenging as possible, stuff like that, and, you know, and just keep playing them, you know. But I'm gonna have a lot of diversity on the channel, which people are not gonna like. So if you have a problem with playing like games like Pokemon or Skyrim or anything, you should unsub right now. You should dead ass unsub, because what's gonna happen here in the next few, I want to say this for the rest of the year, is I'm gonna be playing everything under the sun, including these games, and riding in real life. My channel is going to be a lot of diversity, which I'm not sure how well it's gonna work, because you know, looking at everything on YouTube, that mindset and that type of channel never works. You can never, unless you're PewDiePie, you can never really be that diverse. You know, you can never really have like action sports mixed with playing other games. You know, you know, unless you're just a really big YouTuber, your views are gonna fluctuate quite a bit. You know what I mean? You're gonna have, you know, people coming for one thing and one thing only, and if you play something else, they're not gonna show up for that. They're gonna say fuck you, you know, fuck all your funniness, and you know, fuck your whole what you thought I was gonna do. I'm not showing up to this race, this shit. I'm coming for your dirt bike games. And that's it. You know what I mean? So that's basically how it goes. You know what I mean? It kind of sucks, but I understand. You know, I'm the same way. You know, you know, at first I kind of got upset. I was like, man, people really don't fuck with me, but like at the exact same time, I too watch a person for one thing only. You know, so. But you know, it's what it is. That's kind of like, you know, this video I know is kind of whack. People don't dislike it, you know, hate on it. I get it. It's all good. I don't really care. Just kind of discussing why I haven't been playing these games, or why I just I don't know, just haven't been having fun playing them. But you know, I've taken shit like a 2-month break from this damn game, man. I play it here and there. I probably raced like 1 or 2 times. My boy Narbaron, he like, hey Ty, I'm gonna play some Supercross, and I hop on there for, you know, racing 2, and I hop back off. But you know, I wouldn't count that as replaying the game. You know, I hopped on there and hopped off. You know what I mean? So basically, I haven't played this game consistently in like 3 months or like 2 months or so. You know what I mean? I have not touched this game. You know, I just kind of burnt out. Didn't want to play it. Reflex, haven't played that in a long time either. But that game is a really good game, man. Like, you know, not playing that game for a long time, coming back to it and playing these new games just showed me that Reflex is a dime a dozen. That game. Sorry, my bad. Sorry. Wait, is it dime a dozen? No, sorry. What's the saying? Sorry, what's the saying? What's the saying? I don't know. Basically what I'm trying to say, I messed it all up. Basically what I'm trying to say is Reflex is a really good dirt bike game, and it's gonna be hard to top that game. I know people may disagree with me. People may like, oh, that game's old, whatever. But like going back playing it again, the way you scrub, how the game feels, the way that the ground just deteriorates and all that stuff, that game is amazing. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Reflex is an amazing game. It's still to this day one of my favorite. Like, besides Sim, if Sim didn't exist, Reflex is my favorite game of all time. Reflex is my favorite game of all time for dirt bikes. You know what I mean? But anyway, enough of my rambling. So basically, like I was saying, this is kind of recap here. I'm going to be uploading a lot more often. I can almost promise you that this time, guys. There's be a lot of diversity in my channel, but basically, I'm gonna be doing a lot of these though. I'm gonna be playing a lot of this. I'm gonna get this knocked out. This is gonna kind of trickle. Raul Shaheen, shut the fuck up so I can explain what I'm trying to say. So basically, I'm gonna be playing this. I'm gonna try to play All Out. For All Out, I don't really see any content that I can really do. I'm gonna try though. Basically, this is gonna trickle into the MXGP Pro era. So I'll see you guys there soon. Also, this is gonna be uploaded a lot more often. I might try to get a schedule for this game. But with that being said, you guys probably didn't enjoy. I'm sorry for rambling a lot, but I kind of want to get off my chest. The next video will not be like this at all. We'll be back to regular, how my videos usually are. But anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Have a nice day. Have a blessed day. I'll see you guys all soon. Live life to the fullest. Have fun. Go out there, get money. You know what I mean? Get them girls, you know what I'm saying? I'm out here. Bye!